Hi, I'm back. It's been a while since my last video. Um, Today I want to talk a little about where to live and in Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh is a big city. It have about 24 districts in the city. So the whole city is divided up in 24 districts. District 1 is the city center, and that's where you have all the tourism, and you have lots of hotels, shops, shopping malls, tourism. Basically, people flock around there taking photos and films and so on, and that's where the most nightclubs and stuff are as well. So that is basically like in every other city. Then you have different cities. So District 1 is very distinct. It's a district, and then it's the number 1. But some districts, they actually have a name. So you have Bin Tan district, Tambun district, you have Govap district, you have District 12, you have District 8, 5, District 7, District 3, District 4, District 2. So it can be a little confusing like that, but basically it's all the same, just some have names and some have numbers. So I said before, I have a child, and because of that there are 2 districts that I was looking at. And I was looking at District 2 and District 7. Both are expat districts, and both have a lot of international schools and nurseries and kindergartens or preschools. So you can, because they have many, you can actually go to one. If you don't like it, you can change. Or now when there is a financial recession in the world, some actually are in one, but they change to one cheaper because they simply cannot afford those expensive ones anymore. So when you have many around, you have the opportunity to do it. You can change schools and stuff. Whereas some other districts may have 1 or 2 schools, then it's really hard to find the school you want, the good teachers, and also the price and so on. So I would say, from what I've seen, District 7 have the most international schools, and District 2 have the second most, and they are like the 2 districts that is a little have more foreign shops, gourmet shops where you can buy foreign food and so on, and whereas the others don't have that much of it. They do have, just not as much. So it's a little more easy if you want those things and so on. Yeah. So I live in District 7. I ended up here and bought an apartment here with my wife instead of renting. So we own an apartment and live here, and it was much due to the fact that I think District 2 is nice, but it's a little hyped up on the prices. So many expats and Westerners live there, and they drive the price up a little. What should I say? It's a little fake. It's a little. It's like a bubble. I mean, I look at the apartments. I look at some of the apartments there, and they are not even better quality than here what we bought. It's just that they are in District 2, which is closer to District 1, so the price will be higher, and that is okay. But I mean, yeah, that justify a little. But then again, those apartments and buildings are older. So when they are older and not better, some even worse actually than here, then the price should be pretty in the same neighborhoods ish. But no, it's very expensive there. I got a much better bargain here in District 7. It's a little down, it's a little further. I mean, it take about 35 minutes ish to District 1. So it's a little further from the city center. But you have everything here in District 7. We actually not go to District 1 often because we don't need. We have all the shops, schools, shopping malls, everything we need, offices, everything are here. We don't actually need to go to District 1. So it's great to live here. District 7 is from like a little, the reputation, it started here in District 7 with like a Korea town. A lot of Koreans live here, Japanese. Whereas in District 2, you have more Western, American, Australian, New Zealand, British expats living there, and maybe French too. But in District 7, it started with Asian expats. Now it's more and more Western expats also in District 7, even though it is still a fairly large share of the Asians. I would say it more Western as well. So yeah, I would say that the prices are hyped up in District 2. It's a little over. People should really think a little about, is it worth paying that much just for an apartment? $1,200 for a not too great apartment. You can get it much cheaper if you go other districts. So it's a little like, okay, this is the address, this is the area, you pay for that, and then you can go and brag about it. I don't need that. I really don't need. I think District 7 is just as nice and good, and I enjoy it here. And I don't talk trash about District 2, absolutely not. It's a great place to be, but I think only the prices on the apartment when you buy, or if you want to rent an apartment, they are a little hyped up. It's a little too much. It's a little over, basically. That's all I say. If the prices in District 2 come down a little, not too much, but a little at least, then it would be more realistic and more real in a way. Right now it seemed a little hyped up, the prices. But it's a good area, it's a nice area, so there's nothing wrong with that. Now you have Tambun, as I mentioned. That's where the airport are. So if you fly into Ho Chi Minh, you will land at Tan Son Nhat Airport, which is in Tambun district. Tambun district is mostly for workers, so it's a little, I don't want to insult anyone, but if you're just going to say it in terms a little raw, workers like in factories, shops, and so on are in Tambun. Whereas District 2, District 7, District 1, and Bintan, those four districts are the richest districts. So you have more high-end apartments, more people driving Mercedeses, more people with money, international schools there, because it is set out for that. If you choose another district to live in, then those four, it will be a little cheaper apartments. The schools will be cheaper, unless you choose to send your kid with taxi to District 2 or District 7. But yeah, so that is how it is. The other districts are cheaper. And I see that when I meet people, Vietnamese people and stuff, and they ask, where do you live? And I say District 7, then people automatically assume I have shitload of money. Not true. I get by, but I don't have shitloads. So yeah. Furthermore, I think it's not that far. I've been in many cities around the world. Los Angeles. I've been in London, Paris. I've been in Sydney. I've been in Brisbane. I've been in Honolulu in Hawaii, and so on. And I've been around. I've been in Germany, and I've been in a lot of cities around the world. And 35 minutes from the city center is not uncentral. It's in the city. It's not too far away, and you need to know a lot of it is actually because of the traffic jam. If there wasn't any traffic jam, you would be there probably in half time, in 15 minutes. So in Scandinavia, I mean, you can actually be in a traffic jam for about an hour, and that's a small cities compared to here. So I don't think we live far away. Actually, we don't, but it is due to the traffic jam. So I don't think we live far away. I think we live actually quite perfect. It's a little quiet because we are a little down from the noise, the nightclubs, this and that. Some people love the nightclubs, like that, want that. We have a child, so we prefer a little more quiet. And if you're just a little away from the city center, it tends to be in most cities slightly more quiet than in the city center. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. And but there was a few things for me that like I enjoyed and wanted here in District 7. Number one, it was the international schools. Number two, here in District 7 you have that FV hospital, which is a very renowned hospital here in Vietnam and Ho Chi Minh. So it was a French hospital. Now it just sold to Singapore. So it's a Singapore owner now, but it was a French hospital. So FV Hospital has a very good reputation and a very good hospital. So we have that very close. We have like I said, shops, shopping malls, everything close. It's a little bigger space here in District 7, more parks, bigger roads. You have a little more space compared to many other districts where it's more cramped, a lot more people because a lot of workers live there. And yeah, so I tend to like District 7 like that. So schools and the hospital, and like I say, the space and a little slightly more quiet here. So that's what made me choose District 7. And of course the price a little compared to District 2, which is more expensive. So I could have bought in District 2, but then I would probably not have much money left for the kids' school. So because it is actually a big price difference. So I think we made a right choice. I think we are happy here, and we're gonna be happy here. And I will be back with more. I will be back a little with how it is to buy. That was an interesting experience to buy an apartment here. Very, very different from America, Australia, and Europe. But yeah, we're gonna go into that maybe in next video. But for now, there are many districts, and like I say, these districts are different. So here is like in District 7 is Koreatown, District 5 is Chinatown, and so on. So you when you come to Ho Chi Minh, you need to find out what you want to do, where you want to stay, what it's close to, and then you find out what district to go to, or what district to stay in, or you Google and stuff before you come. But yeah, it is many things. But I would say if you have if you have children in school age, or maybe kindergarten age, and you want them in some preschool, kindergarten, or if you want them in school, then in Ho Chi Minh, the two best districts to live in. Also, I'm gonna add two of the most expensive districts to live in. They are District 7 and District 2, because they actually have the variety of schools where you can choose different schools, different level of school, and different prices. So yeah, I would choose with children that, and that's what I did. If you don't have children, you can choose whatever district you want. And then it would be cool and nice to live in District 1, especially if you're just here for business, close to office, close to nightlife, and so on. Very easy. If you are here like traveling, and you need to travel often, Tam Bun could be a great place to live, close to the airport. So you need to find your needs and what fit you, basically. So yeah, that's it for today. Remember to subscribe and to my channel and press likes on my videos, and I will make more videos, more content. And yeah, I think next video will be a little about my experience how to buy an apartment here. That was rather interesting, and I would say I never experienced anything like this in my life, but I'm glad it's done. That's all I can say. So look forward to my next video, and yeah, that's it for today. Have a great day, and remember to press subscribe and like, please. Thank you. Bye bye.